Good grief, Duracell. Nobody's gonna accuse you of not wrapping this up well. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Workbench. This is Matt with House of Vacuums, and today we are checking out an Oreck Magnesium. That their complaint is that it's not running. So the magnesium has an interesting feature wherein the handle is remote controlled. So it sends a signal down to the machine itself, which then turns the machine on and off. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to check that battery. There's a button cell inside the handle, and we're going to check that out and see if that has gone bad. So if we lay this guy down right here, we can see this handle, and probably the easiest way to get that out, just a quick screwdriver flick. All right, and there is our button cell. This takes a CR 2032, so common size, and it's a little stuck in there. Let's do this. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this guy here and we are going to test him to see how much voltage is running across him. He's supposed to be a 3-volt cell. So let's go ahead and check that out and see if he has any power at all. Okay, so we got our multimeter. The outside is positive. So I'm not seeing anything. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. Let me pop this up. Looks like that thing is completely dead. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and put a fresh cell, because I've been seeing so many of these Orecks. The local Oreck store the owners own multiple stores, and they closed the one here in this town, which means that we are left with just oodles and oodles of Orecks all over the place. So, so I do keep these button cells in stock. Now, when it comes to button cells, there's a lot of cheap options out there, particularly from retailers like Amazon. I stay away from those because there's a lot of old stock, and there's also a lot of counterfeits. And then if you buy like a cheap cell, they don't end up lasting. So I typically will buy my cells here locally to make sure that I get a quality and fresh set. Good grief, Duracell. Nobody's gonna accuse you of not wrapping this up well. All right. Cool. So we got a Duracell. I'm going to drop him in there. All right. So he is back in place. Now what we're going to do, just going to close him up real quick, because we know that there's a brand new cell in there. We know that the old one, we know that the old one did not have any voltage whatsoever. So my guess is going to be that this will take care of it for us. So I'm going to go ahead and plug him back in. We're going to hit the on switch. And there you go. So he is now running. Now let's see if they wanted anything else done to this. No. All they wanted was a new battery. So this really could use a service. I'm going to go ahead and draw it up like we just replaced the battery. This is something that, you can do easily at home. Parts are readily available. It's meant to be user serviceable. And it's in your owner's manual. So the bummer about this is, I have to charge for my time. There's just no getting around that. So, they will pay the minimum bench charge plus the cost of the battery. So, relatively simple fix. It's going to be a little expensive on their side, but I will show them where and how to do this so that if they come in again, or if they have this issue again, which they will, the battery's going to, you know, fail again at some point, then they can do it themselves and hopefully save themselves a little bit of money. And this is certainly, if you have a magnesium, something that you can easily do at home. So I'd encourage you, you know, just, yeah, get a screwdriver, buy a cell locally, so you make sure you get a good one, and you should be back in business. If it doesn't come on after you put a new cell in, then we're running into bigger issues. You know, there's something else electrical further down in the machine going on, cord, relay that turns the vacuum on and off, motor. There's several things that could go wrong. So if it doesn't come on after the battery, then you will have to take it into somebody and have it looked at. But for the most part, this is really easy for you to do at home. So in any case, that is all that I have for today. I do appreciate you watching. Short video today, but I will see you in the next video. Thanks.